Hey, good evening, everybody. Welcome to On Track Tuesday, September 26th, 2023. All right. Can you guys hear me okay? Let's see who we got in the chat here. Looks like Wigwag got the cookie. He gets in there first. Curly, hey, I was almost saying good morning, Dwight. Good evening. Thanks for popping in. Grandpa Rail says he'll miss it. He'll be at T-ball game. That's okay. That's more important than this, anyways. Way more important. Race fan, how's it going, buddy? Thanks for coming in. Dave, BNSF and Scale, good to see you. Curry, to the face, talking to Wigwag. That kills me, you guys. Hey, John Skillkill. Good evening. How are you? Saying hi to everybody. Yeah, Robert, Flying Crow. How's it going? Hey, nice tribute you did there the other day to art. For those of you that are not aware, fortunately, last weekend we lost one of our fellow railroaders, PDRR engineer Art, passed away. I'm thinking suddenly. I don't know if Art was ill or not, but it's very sad. Art was a great supporter of the community, all-around good guy. Robert did a nice tribute. Dwight, you did as well. Those are the two that I've seen. There's been a lot of videos I haven't been able to watch yet, so if anybody else did anything, yeah, very sad. Real artist. How are you? Finishing dinner, therefore lurking. That's all right. I just finished dinner too. So, who else we got in here? Hey, there's Jim. Jim Tedesco. What's up, buddy? John Manecki. Good to see you. The basement straightened out yet? Get caught up here. All right, Jim says everything sounds good. Thomas, how's it going? Everybody, Chris, how's it going, Chris? Good to see you. Hope you're feeling good. Lynn McCurdy, good to see you in here. Oh, hey, Tom. Tom's on this layout. Everybody looks like they're just basically saying hi so far. Oh, no joke. I didn't see that. You'll have to send me a link to that. That'd be awesome. Wow. I'm going to get a second job. Taking donations. Oh, boy. Thomas, Jim, I'll have your spike sent out Friday. Hey, Rick. Rick's River Raisin Trains. Good to see you. Deep Run Railroad Mike. Get caught up here, guys, and let some people get in, some others get in. If so, I'll go ahead and go into my little spiel here. Anthony Borden, how are you? Hey, Kyle Stevens, what's going on? Hey, Chris, hope you go home. Awesome. Good to have you in here. Hey, when are you planning on starting that kit build? Have you decided yet? The candy factory. Carolina Dave, Carolina Foothills Railroad. Good to see you. Didn't get the basement cleaned out. It's okay. And I think you mentioned, I don't know if it was a comment or a video you did or a short or something that you said that you have to get some things cleaned up down there so you can get back to working on the layout. Then I did not. I will go look for that. I apologize. Like I said, this weekend I just really did not have much time to do a lot of YouTubing. But I would definitely go back and look at that. I'm gonna keep a pad of paper down here. Sorry, remember to go look. Oh, there's a link there for Iron Horse Railroad. Brian did a tribute to art, apparently. Let's check that one out, too. Again, I apologize, guys. It was a lot of fun, but you didn't do a lot on YouTube. I think I posted a short, maybe something on Instagram, and that's about it. Working, but doing good. Okay. Well, I guess that's good. Both on both of those. Good that you're working. Good that you're doing good. Jimmy's going to send you some BNSF rail spikes. Oh, okay. Haven't been on Facebook much either. I'll go look at it. Hey, John, 2618, how you doing? If you heard you need something like Are those the Norfolk Southern ones? Well, I guess Union Pacific did some too. Thanks, Wigway. I appreciate that. Yeah. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate it, though. I'm a one and only member to the channel, Wigwag. Thank you, buddy. James, how you doing, pal? Sparky, welcome. Everybody, Anthony, Georgia Sunbelt. How are you? Slated to start November 19th. Mike is busy most of October. The country for Saturday. Okay. No, that's fine. I got to figure out where I'm putting it still. I have an idea. Anthony helped me a little bit when he was up here, but still kind of kicking it around how I want to put it into the area, what area and how to put it in so I know how to build it. If I need to do some kit bashing or any of that kind of stuff, I want to obviously be able to do that while I'm building it. Oh, Kyle did a tribute too. All right, so apparently I'm just way behind on all kinds of videos. Like I stated, but so those are the two that I had seen tributes to him, and Sparky's the one that kind of no, it wasn't Sparky. I apologize. It was Container Man who sent me a text the other night, Saturday, and let me know. Train Video Productions. Hello. Hello. Flying Crow did a tribute. I saw that one. That was good. Nice run by there, Robert. Just trying to get to the. Thank you, Chris. Appreciate that, buddy. I'm gonna need it. So, hey, Corey, how are you? Yeah, that is true. That is true. I don't remember who I got it through, but it was right at $100, give or take. Okay, I think I am finally caught up. So we have about 35 people in here. Very good. Oh, Container Man messaged you too. Okay. Again, I don't know if it was something sudden or if Art was ill. You know, that's the thing, guys. And I kind of feel bad. I don't really know like a lot of personal stuff about a lot of you guys. We have, the trains and the love for model railroading and trains and that in common. But I don't, Yeah, met a few of you guys. Some of you guys know a little better than others, but Art was always a good supporter and just seemed like a great guy. Unfortunately, I never really had any conversations outside of here with him. Now, I really wish I would have. Kicking myself, Joe. Yeah, you'll get the year layout eventually. Those long, shallow trees will plant themselves, maybe. I don't know. Did you say you ordered another 20 or 50 of them? It's all right, Joe. Check, going. What's another building? Well, it's keeping you busy. He's buying your coffees. So, anyways, I went over some stuff on my morning brew last Thursday. Been a busy month. Been a great month. I've had a lot of fun. Hung out with quite a few of you guys. Thank you, Lynn. Appreciate that, buddy. That's very kind, all you guys. I was joking. Just, I appreciate it though. So, there you go. Name for a new construction company, Joe. Greater Construction. So, it keeps you out of the bars. That's true. Anyways, so let's see, the 14th, Anthony, Georgia Sunbelt, is heading up to my house. He had to go past Wilmer's house over in PA. So me and my buddy Gooseland, Justin, we drove out to Connellsville. Anthony met us there, Wilmer met us there, and then Pappy and his wife met us at the Connellsville canteen. Hung out there for a while, had breakfast, checked out that awesome layout there. A lot of fun. And some pictures and some video, and I really haven't posted anything, but some of those guys have. I think Pappy and Anthony posted some stuff. From Connellsville, we went over to a place called Ohio Pile. And very, very scenic area. Beautiful river. I'm not going to even try to pronounce the name of the river. And yeah, I know. I bought a cup of coffee. It's pushing for large coffees, damn near $3. Like at McDonald's or I've experienced a lot of Tim Hortons lately. We'll get into that as well. So anyways, that was this beautiful scenic area. River has a waterfall. I guess it's not too far from the Frank Lloyd Wright Falls house or whatever his house out there. We did not get to go see that though. That's okay. Caught quite a few trains coming down the mountain. Just a really good day of rail fanning. Went back into Connellsville at the Amtrak station there, and there's a CSX yard. So a lot of switching going on, and it's all that remote switching. I did a video a while back when I was there last time. It was just really cool. Really cool to hang out with the guys. Yeah, maybe. It's a weird name. Yakanami or something. I don't know. Why run naked for? How are you? Welcome. Trainman 1. Welcome. Yeah, probably. It's a really scenic area. There was an old station and that there, and there's a walking bridge that goes across the river that I guess it was a rail line. I don't know if it was the B&O or what it was at one time. Maybe the Pennsylvania. I don't know. You lost it? Really? Huh. All right. If I have it, I will send it. Yep. That sounds right. Yogahini, yeah. Me and Anthony were struggling to pronounce that. But yeah, that sounds right. Yokagani. He did say you were You struggled with it too last time you were out there. Wesley, how are you, man? Well, thanks for the pronunciation, guys. It's it was one of those interesting rivers. Beautiful area, though, very beautiful. Hey, Mike, Wisteria Model Railroad Club. Did not get out to the show this last weekend. I was not in town, but I'll get back out there. I was there a few years ago. I don't know. I do plan on going to Berea, though. That's, I think, the 6th or 7th October. There might be a little bit of a drive for you to come up to Cleveland, but I should pull up my calendar here. Maybe. It's the weekend of the 7th and 8th. So, let's see, Papa John, he did a video. I got a notification. I get a chance to watch it from the Iron Triangle, which is in Fostoria. So he posted one. Tony's Fork and Spoon. What's that doing? What would have been cool to go see? Just that area, that river, or are you talking about Frank Lloyd Wright House? Anyways, what else? So, yeah, we did that on Thursday. Came back here. Anthony came to my house, stayed with me. From there, we went Friday. We headed up to Canada for the OVR show on the 16th. So the 15th, we traveled up there. We kind of just messed around here during the day for a little bit, and then we left and went up. We got up there probably around 4:30, 5 o'clock. Met up with Trackside Mike. Met him at his job. Couldn't go in the refinery, but we hung out outside, waited for him to finish up, and then we had to do some rail fanning in that general area real quick. It was really cool. We caught a train going from Canada to America under the river there over to Port Huron. I think it's, I want to say, Sarnia, where the plant's at, but there's a tunnel that goes under the river. So we caught a Canadian National running that way. Then we headed up to the little station there and caught a Canadian National coming the other way. So that was cool. I think might be a couple videos out there. I think Mike did post one. I don't remember if Anthony did or not. So I went to Sabrina. Yeah, maybe. Sabrina. There was one like Sarnia. So I kept thinking of Narnia from the Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. Don't call me weird. That was cool, though. So then we went to dinner that night, checked out Mike's layout for a little bit. And then we get up really early. Mike had to be there to help set up. So Lauren was cool with letting us come early with Mike. So we did that. And we got to go shopping a little bit early before the store opened. That was good and bad. So I do have a little bit of a haul here. I'll kind of share that with you guys in a little bit. But it was a great show. Got to meet James and Chris from Go Via Go Home, Doug from Forever DC, John. Geez, who else? Sparky was there. Get to meet Sparky again for, I don't know, how many times I met you, Sparky? Met up with you. 4 or 5 times at least now. Okay. Yeah, that's good. I have them on my phone too, but I just haven't really posted anything. Yeah, that sounds about right. But, what's up, Mark? Mark ditched us. He didn't want to make the trip. He was, I don't know, some kind of other engagement, probably some family nonsense or something. I'm just kidding, Mark. I'm going to give you a hard time until I actually get to meet you. Damn it. Oh, yeah, except for the last one in Colorado. Don't get me started. I'm still upset over that one. Yeah, probably a good 6 times. Because we were at Timonium last year. Met you again. Saw you here at this show. In January over at Amherst. About a 75% chance, maybe a little more, that I'll be going to Amherst again this year. More to come on that. But yeah, it was a great show. Yeah, man, really. Obviously, OVR had all their cars and stuff and their products to show off, and announcements for the next round of products they're going to be coming out with. Rapido, ESU, soundtracks, the TLMA. What's that company name? Makes the awesome buildings and stuff. Geez, who else was there? Oh, Intermountain. I'm gonna forget Intermountain was there. It was a great show. They had pizza, pop. I got a bunch of stickers. I think it was James. James, you gave me that, didn't you? Canada, eh? James, I think, gave me that with his sticker. I had that before, but he gave me that, and I think he gave me this too. Yeah, ITLA, thanks. I don't know what the hell I was saying. But it was a lot of fun. Pretty sure next year we'll have a couple more added to the list. One likes to make things better each time. Yeah, I mean, I would love to make that a yearly event to go up to. Wigwag. I think it's in the law. Written somewhere in Rapido's law, or the rule book, that Wigwag has to say the jingle every time he hears Rapido. Okay, yeah, you did give me that. I thought it was you. I don't know, man. It was such a fun day. There was so many people, and it was just, I don't know what he did for business, but that line was out the door all day out the back of that shop. Hey, Anthony Dodge, how are you? Good to see you. Hey, Artie's in the house. That's it. Time to shut it down. There goes the neighborhood. Just kidding, Artie. So yeah, then Mike had to kind of hang out because he was helping to. Well, Soundtracks did like a demonstration, a tutorial about the new Bunami. And Anthony and I stood there and got the demonstration while we were asking questions. So we're like, we don't really need to stay for that. But Mike was our ride, so we were kind of stuck there. We all planned on heading over to Sparky's house. But Sparky, we're about an hour and a half away. So Anthony and I rode over with Sparky, and then Mike met us over there when he was done at OVR. And I got to see, finally, Sparky's amazing layout. I'll tell you what, I say it, and most people say it about everybody's layout, but video does not do these layouts justice. I mean, it just is amazing. And a blast running trains. That building is huge. It is way bigger than I thought it was. And he doesn't even use the whole building for the trains. You got, about 8 or 10 feet on the back end of it that he uses as a shed for his lawnmowers and other stuff. I think I'm getting cold. But it is a lot of fun. His wife had hamburgers and hot dogs there, and we ate dinner, ran trains, had a couple of pops. Oh, man, it was awesome. Thank you for having us over there. Even sent us home with a parting gift. I'll show you that in a minute. I forgot to grab that, which was totally unexpected. Let me get it because it's relatable to what I'm talking about. Kind of also, I put my Conrail shirt on for you, buddy. Hey, D-Roll Daryl. Oh, thanks. New channel member. Huh, cool. Appreciate that. Welcome to the show, by the way. We crossed Train Spotter. Oh, my wife kept saying Train Spotter all weekend last weekend. She makes fun of me because we call it rail fanning. I think you guys over there across the pond call it train spotting. I'm not sure what the difference is. In my mind, it's the same thing. But anyway, so I happened to mention we're just talking, and I was talking about Intermountain and stuff, and that I did pick up a few cars from them, and they had a coupon there too. It was like $20 off per item, and so it was like, wow, between the discount, the $20 discount, and the exchange rate, I made out like a bandit. I have to admit. That's okay, Artie. Appreciate you coming in anyhow. So we had talking about Intermountain and blah, blah, blah. And we are talking about his Helix and so on and so forth. And he has all these Intermountain cars like on his storage rack, his like boxes. And I said, he was talking, I think auto racks came up somehow. We're just like, yeah, I mean, I like auto racks. Auto racks are finicky. Like things got to be just perfect. Sometimes you got to get them in the right order when you run them. And I said, but I haven't tried Intermountain. I said, I have, scale trains, Walther's Proto, Walther's kits, all the other ones basically, but I never got any Intermountain ones. So he pulls this out and says, well, now you do. What the heck, man? I mean, that is crooked member. Oh my God. Something wrong with you, man. But thank you. Thank you again, Sparky. That was totally unexpected, totally unnecessary, but I mean, it's just the kind of guy he is, or the kind of guy you are. I mean, you're just, I don't know. I don't know what else to say. It's crazy. What if she looks like Artie and still is wearing the French maid uniform? Is it still going to be okay with you, Corey? These 4 months I've been volunteering on a theme train rides in Kingsland. I don't know what GA is. The train host on Saturday. Okay. Well, that's cool. That'd be fun to volunteer. Yeah, an extra. Yeah. But it's kind of cool because he made sure it was one that was exclusively produced for Otter Valley Railroad. So it was awesome. And they were cool, man. They were there. And like I said, they had the discount coupons and stuff. You're not wrong, Kyle. You're not wrong. We're grown men playing with trains. Something just ain't right with that. Ian, what's up, my man? How you doing? I've been there, done that years ago. Oh man, that's good. So what else? So after that, we got home late. Back to Mike's house. Geez, it had to be midnight, maybe later. And the next day we got up and I can't remember where he took us. There's some kind of walking bridge or whatever he took us to, about an hour from his house. And there's a CP line there. We call it a CP local with some Jeeps on it. GP38s, I think, possibly. I don't know. I'm not good with that stuff. Got a couple CNs coming through on the other line, and Via Rail. I think it was Anthony that put up a video about with the Via. I don't damn things come by. I couldn't get my camera out fast enough to take the damn video. So, well, what can I say? Yep, that's it. Look, I don't know. I got up there and got turned around somehow. He kept trying to explain to me where the hell I was and trying to get, east and west, north. I knew south had to be somewhere behind me, maybe. I don't know. But bridge leads to you guys. Papa John, I don't know. I have to check and see. I'd like to go Saturday, but for some reason I feel like the wife had some plans for me, but I'll have to double check. Listen, Robert, as little as I can. As little as I can. Stay at a truck stop in London. Let's see. Take a screenshot of something. Call you after the chat. But yeah, it was a great time, man. Hey, Asa for Ratan and Z. How are you? Good to see you, man. Okay, you guys want to go on Saturday? Papa John, you wanted to go on Saturday? Is that what you say? As well. I prefer to go Saturday, honestly, but let's get some deals on Sunday. Last year I bought the pass, the 2-day pass, and I went last year. I went one day with my wife, and then I think it was a year before. I went to one day with my wife, and then I went myself the next day. There's a couple of things I wanted to see if they were still available or not. So, anyways, when we left Anthony's, we left Trackside Mike's house, started heading back to my house. A little delay at the border, just because of traffic, not because we were shady or anything like that. Believe that or not. Believe it if you want to. Hey, Tom's Trains and Things. How are you? Thanks for coming in. 212 hour. Yeah. I went back. I worked Wednesday and half a day Friday and was out for the weekend again. And I haven't been back. Tomorrow will be my first day back since basically Friday. I mean, it's vacation time, so. Hey, Split Rock, what's happening? I'm getting behind on the chat. I gotta keep going here, man. D-Roll Daryl, I see. He just put up a couple videos. There's a good video you did with the weathering, with the weathered cars and the little Lazy Susan and the little diorama. It was pretty cool. You guys want to go check that out if you haven't checked it out. Oh, and then that other one was like a 40-second. It was a video or a short with those weathered locomotives. I mean, graffitied, tagged, whatever. Did I get it? Well, I'll tell you what. Sunday morning, Mike's wife, Vicky, made us French toast with sausage and bacon, and whatever maple syrup it was good. I don't know if it was Canadian or what, but it was good. I didn't get anything to go home with, but got to taste some good maple syrup, I'll tell you what. Mike's HO Trains. Good evening from Toronto, Canada. Oh, good evening from Cleveland, Ohio. Man, you do some awesome work, man. I got to tell you. I'd put you right up there with Boomer. Man, just really, really good work. Is that it for the year? Hey, if I could get away with it, it would be. Let's see, I have to back in the passenger cars after the train comes back in from its trip. 1 hour ride to clean up popcorn on the floor and candy. Put ice in the coolers for drinks. Nice. Don't sound too bad. Don't sound too bad at all. Let's see if I missed anybody. All right, Grandpa Rose, listen. T-ball must be over. Or you're just listening, maybe. I don't know. Welcome in. Sorry, guys, I got behind again. Okay, man, I wouldn't say it if I didn't mean it. It is super nice. Just the details and everything. It comes out of their faucets. Ohio has some really good maple syrup too, I gotta tell you. Damn it, choking, dying. Yep, and then we got to see Rick's River Raisin trains. On our way back, we got through, and I know Rick worked till like 6 o'clock or something, and we left way later than we had planned. So on our way up, I was going to see if Rick was available on Friday when we went up, because we were just kind of bebopping around. We weren't in a hurry to go up because Mike worked till 6. There's a link to Mike's channel, HO Trains, Mike HO Trains. Thanks, John. But he wasn't able to do it on Friday, but we were able to catch him real quick on Sunday night. So we stopped in there over in Monroe, or near Monroe, Michigan, on the way home. Hey, Wilmer. We're just talking about our trip over to Ohio Pile and Connellsville and that, and now I'm in Canada. Started at the beginning, and now I'm in Canada. And I'm on my way back now. So if you want to add anything about the trip when we saw you, feel free. Okay, Dwayne, have a good night. Be safe. So yeah, we got to stop in at Rick's house and got to see his amazing O-scale layout. And yeah, we got a lot of maple here too. And it was, just amazing. So we picked up a little bite to eat and went to his house and had dinner with him and his wife, Lisa. And then he ran some trains for us, showed off some of his heritage units. And I don't know, what do you think, Rick? Stayed about an hour and a half, something like that. And it was, it's awesome. It's awesome. It's literally the whole basement, like all around the walls. And then he has like a little peninsula. It's a nice layout. So, and we finally got back to my house, I don't know, midnight or so. Something like that. Hey, Dirk, Steven Steele, how are you? Good to see you, man. Well, I got 51 people in here. Wow. That's crazy. Weatherman Harry. Hey, we wanted to come and see you, but Wilmer said he don't like you that much. I'm just kidding, Harry. Just joshing. I don't know. You're the one who lives in Connellsville overlooking the tracks. The yard there. 2 weeks, I got a cab ride on a locomotive and a return trip. Made somebody 2 weeks ago or in 2 weeks. Yeah, Ian, I still want to get out there and see that area you're at, man. Oh, hey, Heath. How you been, man? The Lehigh Valley area there. Well, last weekend, I'm going to get into that too. But I saw the NS Heritage unit. It was the, I can't think of it. Not Lehigh. Reading. The Reading. I saw. It's pretty cool. Another heritage unit I've seen from NS is the Penn Central, which is very blah. There was nothing to it. They really kind of missed the boat on that one. I know, it's because you're in here, Anthony. Oh, see, I lost 2. I was 51 a minute ago. Oh, 3, I can't count. SORCN, Hagersville Subdivision. Yeah, same here. It was nice to meet you. There's just so many people there. It was amazing. It's always good to meet people that you follow or they follow you and you see on the streams. But it's nice to actually meet people, and that to me is almost more fun than actually the hobby itself. 2 weeks ago you did the camera. Oh, okay. Well, that had to be kind of cool. So yeah. But anyways, I saw it from a distance, from a window. I don't know if it was actually painted or not. It was raining and stuff, but yeah, that's it. Beeline almost has a Chicago Northwestern look to it, the yellow and green. Oh yeah. Do they run anything other than that? That what do you call it? Line up there? Where you go rail fanning all the time? Oh, I bet you do. It'll be a lot of fun. Yeah, I remember seeing you there. I had my table full of rail cars. Yeah, there's quite a few tables. There's quite a few aisles of rail cars. Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. I don't know, Robert. Maybe Robert would answer that question. They do, they better get it right. Yeah, no doubt. And with CSX would have got a little more right, but that's all right. So I got some new stickers, Outer Valley. Got that at the OBR event. I don't know if any of you guys know. I don't think I see Pappy in here tonight, but he's got a second channel called Pappy's Potluck. You guys want to check that out. He kind of does stuff that's not really train related. It's more like just some of his adventures that he does. So, but it's a good channel. He's trying to build that up. Little soundtrack sticker. Got a couple of stickers from Chris. Go be a go home. And then GVO After Dark. And that'll focus in there. I still got to figure out what I want to do with these stickers. I got ITLA scale models. That's some cool stuff that they have, man. I showed you James's sticker already. I'll show it again. On this junction. They gave me the official Kennedy. I like that. I like that. That's good stuff. Anyway, some of the stuff I got up there. So as you guys know, OVR does their 6,400 gondolas. So I picked up a couple of those. I brought one down. I got an Oak Ridge one and then the CDEX one. Hopefully you guys can see that okay. Got a lot of detailing underneath. Replaced the couplers on it, and that's what I do. A lot of detailing in the ends with the infinite focus. Brake hoses and stuff, and nice cars. Nice weight to them. Picked up a couple of those. So it's oh, thanks. Yeah, it is a really neat car. So, anyways, there's one of the, I think she works there for him. Her name is Hilda. She makes different scrap loads and like construction debris, scrap, garbage. Garbage loads are cool. They have like netting over them, like you see. But being I have the scrapyard, I picked up. There was a 2-pack of scrap. And she makes these. I don't know if they're, plaster or resin. Got a lot of weight to them. So they're really nicely done. And then they fit right inside these cars pretty well. You sit down in. But yeah, they definitely they're kind of heavy to begin with, and then that really adds a lot of weight to them. So you kind of have to beef up your power if you're gonna go with that stuff. I got those. I thought for my farm, a good price on it. I got a couple packs of these barbed wire fence. This is the show and tell guys from OVR that I'll tell you about last weekend. Talk to Bowser. Oh yeah, Bowser was there too. I forgot about that. So, sorry. Yeah, so I picked up a couple of those Woodland Scenics fences. Thought the barbed wire would be something different. Last time I used that split rail fence, and thought that'd be a little better. Picked up some more dead corn. I got a couple of these already, but I think it was ended up being about $5 or something like that. It was all said and done. You guys know I've been looking for some. Oh, here, let me show you this too. This for about, it was $9, I think. Fine turf. Now I'm going on US dollars. I'm telling you what it cost me. This was after the conversion and everything. So I think it was $1.37 US to $1 Canadian, if I'm not mistaken. So the candy factory that I'm going to build and that build coming up to go home has. Let's see, scrap, low density ferrous and aluminum in 6,000 cubic feet. Only you can run debris in the 6 and the 64. Well, I'm going to run it in the 64 because that's what I got it. So, but thanks for the information. Appreciate it. I did not know that. But I went back and forth between this load and the trash one because that was kind of cool too. Hey, Robert, what's going on, buddy? So, I believe they are made from plastic. If you find them too heavy, put them out in the sun, they will dry out a little more. Oh, really? Okay. I mean, I had these two running on the ass end of this train that's running around, and it's been fine. But they're nicely done. But I got this because number one, I have the scrapyard, and number two, it was a 2-pack. So it's kind of like, wow, I got 2 cars. I get this 2-pack. Yeah, I did too. Georgia's always fun. Unfortunately, weren't they supposed to stop by your house? They weren't able to, or something. Anyways, either way. Oh, Bernard from Mini Prince was there. He stopped by Sparky's too. What was the guy's name that was with him? Terrible with names. Yeah, they had some cool stuff there, man. I wish. Yeah, it's a good day, man. Good day. Just showing some of my goodies I picked up last weekend, the 16th, at Outer Valley Trains up in Canada. Well, that's really cool. Well, not cool that he died, but it was cool sounding layout. I said it was really cool before I finished reading the whole sentence. It was you, Mike. Okay. Sorry. I knew he was somebody was with him, but you know, it was like I said, I met so many people that day. But so anyways, I've been that candy factory is gonna probably be a like General Mills kind of facility. So I needed some syrup cars. I got Jim working on some cars for me to see how that turns out. But I was able to get some here too. So you know, there'll just be some added. I should have, in hindsight, I probably should have put these couple back and got a couple more to Intermountain because of that coupon. I got these before the coupon, before I realized there was a coupon. But anyways, I picked up syrup Cargill, and then there's an ADM as well. So couldn't get one, I had to get two, right, James? These are 17,600 gallon corn syrup cars, Trinity. So those are pretty cool. Like I said, I need them. And then with that discount, these cars were like a steal, man. These Intermountain. So this is Minnesota corn processors. And it's also, this is a 19,600 gallon. That's what these ones are. And this is Star. It's also a corn sweetener. That was kind of different. Another Minnesota corn processors, different road number, and then another ADM. So I picked those up. Hey, Randall. How you doing? Which one, the Atlas ones or the Intermountain, Mike? Hey, race fan. I guess I had you earlier. At least you were in the early chat. I don't know if you were still in when we started. Yeah, you have to. Same thing with locomotives. You can't just buy one. It's got to have one to run with. I prefer corn syrup over maples. Yeah, I only like maple like on pancakes, you know, French toast, stuff like that. I've never been like a maple donut kind of guy or maple candy. But, you know, I do like it on, you know, pancakes and stuff like that. All right, Kyle, you take it easy, man. I'm not going to be able to stay on here much longer myself. I actually, like I said, I actually finally have to go back to work, so I get to bed here. So I picked 4 of those up just because, like I said, they're, I think, 45 Canadian. So with the conversion, it brought them down to like 30 something, and then you took the $20 off. And they were doing it per item, not per order or per bill. It was per item. Whether they did it right or wrong, I don't know. I wasn't going to argue. So, I mean, you do the math. Couldn't pass that up. Like I said, it was very beneficial to go up there just for the conversion rate alone. And then another item I've been trying to get for a while now, and I just, you know, again, with the conversion rate and everything else, ended up being cheaper. I bought the wet dry bins for probably going to put them over there with my co-op. So, yeah, that's my haul, man. And then I already showed you guys Sparky's gift. Just because he's a great guy. No other reason than that. And got a little to-go bag from Otter Valley. It's kind of cool. Actually got 2 of those. No one fit in one. So, thank all you guys up there that made it a great trip. Thanks, Anthony, for hanging out with me all weekend and more. And Anthony did all the driving. It's funny because when we pulled up to Connellsville, it was me and Justin from Gooseland. Anthony was already there. I get out of the car. He goes, what the hell? You never drive anywhere? Everybody's always driving you around. I had to laugh because when I got to his house back in April, my wife and I went down and she was driving I drove the whole way, Anthony, and she drove the last leg of that journey. But she happened to be driving when we got to his house. And Anthony drove around the whole time down there. And the last time I went, it was just me going down to see Anthony. He did all the driving when we were there. It was just kind of funny. But so then, so I came, he left on, when did you leave, Anthony? Tuesday morning. So Monday we just hung out here, played with trains, messed around. He helped me try to figure out maybe how to configure this candy factory on one area of the layout. Still letting that marinate a little bit, decide if I want to go that route or not. He left Tuesday about, 11 o'clock or noon. He went down to see his aunt down in Cincinnati. And then when did you head back home, Anthony? I know you put up a video from that train layout. Friday or something, he headed back home to Maryland. Yeah. And last weekend, when I went up last winter to Amherst, to Springfield, I don't know if you guys, I'm sure you guys know Train Man, Jason, and then Real Lady 2020, Brenda. Well, they're together. They're not married, but they've been dating for a long time, and they live together and all that stuff. Anyways, we got to meet them. We had dinner with them because they live in the one town near there that we actually stayed at. So we went to dinner and stuff. We hung out at the show for a while, and my wife and Brenda hit it off really well. They're both into crafting and stuff. So them two, behind the scenes, throughout this last year, set up a weekend trip for us to go to the Tunnel Inn in Gallatin, PA, out by Altoona and Horseshoe Curve and that. So we did that this last weekend, and it was a ball of laughs. It was a great time. Weather didn't cooperate too much. It was kind of cloudy and it was a nice Friday when we got there, but then Saturday and Sunday was kind of rainy, right from that hurricane over on the East Coast. Hey, no problem, Randall. Thanks for stopping in anyways. Thanks, Ian. Yeah, again, I didn't post a ton of stuff. We went out Friday to a place in Crescent. And again, I get turned around over there. I think the tunnel, it's like, I don't know if it's at the bottom of the mountain or what, but anyways, the tunnel inn is right there by the tunnel where they come through. And so we went to some Italian place over there, Vito's or Vinny's or something like that. Vito's, I think. Had some dinner Friday. It was nice. There's a little rail fanning spot right there in Crescent. So I caught some night shots there. I did a short on that. It's the Norfolk Southern line, and I'll tell you what, there's a ton of helpers because of the mountain and everything, and you get a lot of locomotives on these trains, a lot of intermodal, but I also saw quite a bit of like mixed freight too. But the inn has a deck on the back with a little fire pit, the chimenea thing, or whatever they call it. You get a new job. And yes, he's working at Walmart part-time and rail crew part-time. Hey, Darren. Syracuse rail fan, how are you? That's okay, man. I won't be on a whole lot longer, but a little bit. Like I said earlier, Split Rock, probably 75-80% chance I'll go, I think I got her talked into it. Her being my wife, her and Brenda, Rail Lady 2020, will probably hang out one of the days on that weekend, and we'll go to the show one day, and then they'll hang out one day, and then I'll probably hang out at Jason's house, hang out playing with his trains while the girls do whatever crafting stuff. And who knows? we'll see how it plays out. But it's like a 9-hour drive for us to go there. It's closer for me to go to another country, up to Canada. It's about 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours to Mike's house. And for me to go to OVR, it's right about 5 hours. So, but yeah, it's like a 9-hour drive straight across 90 from my house, and it's right on 90. But okie dokie, why run naked? We'll see ya. Thanks for stopping. Have a good night. Good to see you again, Rob. Been a minute. So we'll see. I'd like to go. Again, I had fun. And it's not even so much the show. The show was great. Don't get me wrong, but it's just meeting people, hanging out, the camaraderie. You know, that's what makes these meet and greets so fun. For any of you guys that have not been able to go, man, try to do your best to go to one of these. I know Sparky's trying to pass the baton to anybody else, but I know it's been a great part of the hobby for me, is to meet all you guys and do stuff like that. What else? So yeah, we were up there Friday night, Saturday night. We left like yesterday, Sunday morning to come back, and it was a good time. A lot of laughs. Went into Altoona, saw the Altoona shops. There's a museum and stuff there. It's really cool to see if you haven't seen it. Hey, man, thanks for coming in. I appreciate your support. And we will talk to you next time. Robert, I'm planning on that as well. I got to make a list of all these things I want to do, because not just expense, but it's getting the time off of work and everything. I know you don't think I do any work, but the beauty of it is, if I could plan my trips out just right, I could plan my work days out. I have set work days, but I can do some swapping around and stuff like that, so I don't have to even burn like time off pay, Like this week I'm off. I was off Monday. So I usually work Monday, Wednesday, Friday, but I'm going to work this coming Saturday. So I took Monday off because I was on that trip. So I got a little long weekend out of it. And then I will, work tomorrow, Friday, and Saturday. So works out. Works out. As long as I'm able to keep doing that, that's what I'm going to do. Saturday, we went up to Horseshoe Curve. Anybody who hasn't been there, there's a great place to go, but just keep in mind the incline, or whatever the hell they call that thing, funicular, it is not working. Robert, I work 3 days a week, man. I wish it was only 2. Like Friday, I worked a half a day, and I only had to use a half a day of PTO. So sometimes I could do that too. Like if I'm able to plan it in advance, instead of burning 12 hours, I can burn 6, and that's good. So, hey, Tammy, how's it going? You're coming in. I'm getting ready to get out of here pretty soon. But yeah, anybody that is going to Horseshoe Curve, it's 196 or 197 steps to walk up there. I mean, I know I'm the picture of health and all, but it was a fun walk getting up there. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm liking what you're saying there. Okay, Randall, have a good day at work. So yeah. Oh, sorry, guys. It's getting to be my bedtime. Anyways, at the bottom of the hill, there's a gift shop. Horseshoe Curve, there's a gift shop where you got to buy your tickets to go up and everything. And they have, shirts. Conrail being it was part of CSX, well, CSX too, but part of NS. And I don't know if there was a Conrail line originally. Well, it was Pennsylvania, but I don't know if NS came in later after they took a piece of Conrail. If it was Conrail up until Conrail was disbanded, split up, that I don't know. With the cost of this hobby, we all need to be independently wealthy. I'll tell you that much. Oh, okay. I'll have to check that out. So, and I got another shirt too. I'll show that on the Thursday morning show. The Morning Brew, 9 a.m. Thursday. I got some NS locomotives here. You saw. I tried to make you forget about that one that you had here, that SD60. You almost forgot to take it. Yeah. Well, I got the one. I have a CSX one, of course. I have the one, my logo on it. From years ago, I got one from the nickel plate 765. I don't have a whole lot of train shirts. A couple like from mine. I think I have an On Track Tuesday shirt. I got some paint or something on that one though. I don't know. Yep. That's okay. Appreciate you coming in anyways. I feel like I missed some stuff. Oh, another cool thing about when we went up to Canada, Mike's wife is also in the crafting. She does a lot of crafting and stuff too. So she makes, what the hell they call that? Can't think of what it's called. Anyways, but she made some cool stuff for us. These are air fresheners. Took my logo and put it on a couple different types of air freshener. I guess I got to put some kind of like oil or something on there, like essential oils, make them smell. Mike had them in his car. And I was like, hey, how'd you get that? Sam Patches, Jesse's answer to horseshoe curve. Oh, really? I'll have to put that on. Well, is that in Pennsylvania or where's Sam Patch at? Or is that West Virginia or what? Or where's Sam Patch? How about that? I'm not going to guess. I've heard of Sam Patch. I've never been there. Is that somewhere you can actually go as a rail fanner, or is it like way off limits? Because like Horseshoe Curve is a national park, basically, or at least a Pennsylvania state park, and they run it, so you can actually get up there. I like the way you think, Sparky. I like that a lot. But she made me that. She made Anthony some stuff too. And she took his logo, and she also took like some pictures of his kids and a dog and some things like that. And she's able to do it. So this is a cup coaster, and then she made some small ones that goes inside the little like cup holder in your car. And a keychain, my logo on it. And she made Mike one, but I ended up taking it from Mike. I said, she could always make you another one. So I got a trackside Mike keychain. So Myersdale, PA, Cumberland, Maryland is a CSX Mecca. All right, Anthony. It's on our next to-do list. Got to get there. But, yeah, so, I mean, it was just a great couple of weeks. I highly recommend the Tunnel In. I don't know if John's still in there. I know they got a website. But let's see here. I'll type it in. Hey, Kevin. Yeah, a little bit late, buddy. It's going good, but I'm getting ready to wrap this up and get on out of here. But yeah, I don't know if that will work. It's not really a link. I just typed it in there. So, yeah. And I like getting together with you, Homer. Oh, in fact, I'll have to get with you on the dates for the Toys with Tots if you're going to do that again. I think you guys do that every year. I'm going to maybe try to make it out. If not, maybe I'll make a donation either way. But I would like to. I had a lot of fun last year when we did that with the those little track scooter things, what the hell they call those things. You didn't take me with you. Son of a gun. Oh, thanks, John. So John actually put the link up. I just kind of typed it in, but he actually went and put the link. So yeah, definitely give him a look. His name is damn, I can't think of his last name, but Bob is his first name. Been doing it for I don't know, quite a few years now. It's a really cool place. He has a little breakfast every morning. Just I think he made cinnamon rolls one morning with there's always cereal. He made banana bread the one morning. Yeah, rail speeders. Thanks. Thanks. I swear I can't remember what the hell those little things are called. Robert Elder. Thank you. See, I need all you guys. I can't remember shit. But yeah, Bob's a great guy. His basement was like under some kind of duress, like it was a mess, so we really couldn't go see his layout, but he does have a layout in the basement. He said he will be there at Amherst. So you catch him at Amherst. I think it's January 27th and 8th. So if you guys are going to that, you can get to meet him. Anthony Cumberland's huge, but since you're an Ernest fan, I am too. I recommend Conway Yard and Baden. Yeah. Hey, like I've always said, I'm not an NS fan. I am mostly a CSX fan. But I'm going to tell you what, man. I think certain times throughout the day, you probably get a train coming through there. It feels like every half an hour, if not more. I mean, there's 3 lines. 2 of the lines come out of the tunnel right there by the inn. And then the first, I think in tracks 2 and 3, and then track 1 comes down a little bit, like the other side of the town there. So you can't really see track 1 down where you're at by the inn. But there's those 2 tracks called Amtrak coming through there. I did not. Ashamed to say I did not. I got to put that on the list. So that's pretty cool. But so anyways, like I said, trains are trains, man. It was cool. And you get pretty damn close to them. The inn is literally right there on the track. So it says the tunnel in. You seriously, the tunnel is right there. And so yeah, I highly recommend it if you haven't been up to that area to go check that out. So, all right, John, we'll catch you later, buddy. Thanks for coming. I will. But I think I'm going to go ahead. and get on out of here. And getting a CSX. Remember that. If I get the runaway train. I've been up to Northeast. That's about an hour, maybe a half or so from my house. So I've been up there. I was there when CSX had those Spirit units up there on display when they first came out. I think it was before the pandemic. Daryl. Ran S 1111. 9S fan. Yeah, I don't know. Somehow guys don't seem to like CSX. But all right, Joe, take care, man. Man, I wish I'd have known that. Could have visited. Okay, Dave. Good to see you. Maybe I'll catch you Thursday if you're around. But no, I mean, like I said, we have NS and CSX run through here, the regular, main lines. In fact, those lines that you're talking about running through Northeast run through here. So, but anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and call this thing. It's been about an hour and 20 minutes, and I do got to start wrapping it up for bed. What is a barcode locomotive? Is it the 1111? That's the part you were talking about? Oh, you call it the barcode, okay. Oh, okay. That's right, Crazy Eights. I forgot that's what they called it. Well, anyways. Okay, Rick. After I asked that, I realized what you had meant. Yeah, I'd love to meet you. It'd be fun. I get out there by Wilmer a couple times a year, anyways. I think when you say Wilmer, if you're still in there. So, I don't know. It's not that far. Like Wilmer's about three hours roughly from me, somewhere in there. So I live up near Cleveland, the east side of Cleveland, in the suburbs. I'm not too far from the turnpike and that, and I just run the turnpike out to 119 and shoot down to Connellsville or down that way. All right. Anyways, thank you guys. I do appreciate it. Thank you for the super chats and the had a couple memberships out of it today. I appreciate that. I will catch you guys Thursday morning, 9 a.m. for the morning brew. And then who's up this week, Daryl, for Camp Crew Wednesday? I don't remember who's up this week. It is Thomas, maybe. Yeah, that's a cool place, ain't it? Thomas is doing 8 o'clock tomorrow night for Camp Crew. Me Thursday morning. You got Jim Tedesco, 6 p.m. Thursday for a short line Thursday. Who's up for the Canadians Thursday night? Third rail Thursday. October 9th is a Monday, Sparky. It's Columbus Day here. So, yeah. And then you got Artie on Saturday. James says he thinks Chris is up for Third Rail Thursday this week. And then Monday is James for Off the Rails or Off the Tracks, where Keep It On the Tracks, or the hell you guys call that show nowadays. You had a nice showing there last night, man. A lot of people in there. Well, Columbus Day, like all the banks and stuff close. So you might want to give them a buzz and ask. Sparky. After dark, okay. And it'll be back to Wilmer. Wilmer will be up. There's no 5th Tuesday this month. I don't think. No. So October 3rd will be Wilmer. And I'll see you guys right before Halloween, the 24th. So, all right. Oh, they're not open on Mondays at all. Well, there you go. It's good to know. Yeah. And I think they close it. Like, you can't get up there, I don't think. I would call them, because if they're not open, they probably won't, like the Altoona shops and that probably won't be open either. You could buy like a pass for both of them. So, anyways, thanks for everybody that came in. Appreciate all the comments. Hope you enjoyed the haul. Thank you again, Sparky, for your generous gift. It's great to see you up there, all you guys I met up there. It was a blast hanging out with Anthony for the week. Basically, it was about a week or not, well, 5 days or something. So, oh yeah, I would definitely call. I mean, I'm sure there's some stuff you could see around there, just rail fanning stuff, but you can always go stay at the Tunnel Inn. He is open all year round for anybody that's interested. So, all right, guys, we'll catch you in the chats. See you Thursday morning. And thanks for coming. So, bye for now. Have a good night. Enjoy the rest of your week.